Okay, hello and welcome to our monthly webinar within Autodesk Construction Cloud and BIM 360 services. Today we're going to be focusing on Autodesk Construction Cloud in terms of best practices when adopting Autodesk Construction Cloud. I'm referring to it as ACC throughout the presentation as well. Just to set expectations, we're not going to be running through kind of license packages and stuff like that. So if you did want to get in contact with us about that, then we'll give you contact information at the end of the session. Okay, so in terms of a agenda for the next 40 minutes or so, we're going to be starting with a welcome and introduction. So who am I and what is ACC? What is ACC and how is it shaping our present workflows and processes? Why do we need to adopt ACC on new projects and when to adopt those and when to adopt ACC on our CD environments on our projects. Also, we're going to end with ACC best practice workflows. So I'm just going to take a bit of a deep dive into ACC and just show you throughout different areas and different workflows of what to do in terms of best practice for setting up your models. So driving into what exactly is ACC and how is it going to shape our present workflows and processes. In a nutshell, let's have a look at a bit of what is ACC and a bit of a definition. It's a cloud-based construction management and collaboration solution. So if you've never seen or heard of ACC or Autodesk Construction Cloud previously, then I'm hoping that this part of the presentation will capture you. It's a cloud-based construction management and collaboration solution. It's there to capture our data within a cloud environment. But what it has is integrations that allow data to flow across different stages of a construction project and between products as well. Those products include Assemble, BIM 360, Building Connected, PlanGrid, and Pipe. So together, what we're trying to do here is have a unified platform. And this unified platform has the data housed within a common data environment. Now that common data environment is common throughout the entire process, and that is called Autodesk Docs. Within Autodesk Construction Cloud, what we have is a number of items to try and capture as much of the design team as possible, as much of the build team as possible, the planning team, the entire process we're trying to capture. So whether we're trying to improve predictability and safety on site, while minimizing risk, or what we can be doing is accessing and tracking project data, no matter if you're a client, if you're a designer, if you're someone on site who's going to build the building. We're talking about reducing waste and the whole model coordination and collaboration aspect of it. So whether you're looking at a design from concept or whether you're looking to schedule something and to see the data throughout that project lifecycle. We're talking about handover and maintenance as well. So there's a number of elements that we're trying to capture within one area. Normally data is quite scattered on a traditional project, but what we're trying to do is bring that data together and be able to access the data output as well from that particular data that we're doing. So in terms of ACC offerings, you might have heard of BIM 360, you might have even used BIM 360 previously, but this Autodesk Construction Cloud solution is a unified platform because it brings together more than one item. And what we're going to do is we're going to see from design through to operational aspects of our building or of our component of how we can utilize that together effectively as a team. Okay, so we've had a look at a bit of what is ACC, but now what we need to do is have a look at more of a deep dive as to why is it that we need to adopt ACC on new projects. So if you've never heard of it before this presentation, why is it that we need to look at maybe investing in this area? So we're going to look at two different paths. We're going to look at the old way, and then we're going to look at the new way as well. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at when to adopt ACC as the common data environment on projects. So if you're looking at adopting Autodesk Construction Cloud as your draw a line in the sand and this is what we're going to do from now on, then if you're looking for a new common data environment because of the new ways of working, then we can always cater for ACC being the central common data environment for that. So if you're looking for a new platform, then this will be a good place for you to start to look. So using ACC to host your Revit Central models. Now, I'm coming into this best practices workflows from a perspective of where do we start for a designer?